One of the biggest frustrations I hear from business buyers is this. I've contacted brokers, I've inquired on listings, I've signed confidential agreements, and then I hear nothing back. If that sounds familiar, I've created a live masterclass called the Business Acquisition Blueprint. It's designed for serious Australian business buyers who want to understand how experienced buyers access opportunities, evaluate businesses, and position themselves to succeed in the market. And today's topic is actually one of the key things we'll be covering, because most buyers think their biggest problem is finding a business. It isn't. Their biggest problem is that they're only seeing what's left. The best opportunities are often shown to the most credible buyers first. And if you're not getting access to those conversations, you're basically competing for leftovers. I've been involved in business transactions for more than a decade, and one thing I've learned is the acquisition doesn't start when a business is listed, it starts long before that. I want to explain why some buyers consistently see opportunities that other buyers never even hear about. The first thing is to understand is that you're not competing for businesses, you're competing for access. And the best opportunities often come through relationships, accountants, lawyers, existing business owners, trust advisors, brokers. These opportunities are frequently discussed long before they ever appear on a listing website. So the question isn't, how do I find more businesses? The question is, how do I become the type of buyer people want to introduce opportunities to? The second thing to understand is that sellers are far more protective than most buyers realize. Imagine you've spent 20 years building a business, your staff don't know you're considering selling, your competitors would love access to your information, your customers could be nervous if they heard rumors. You've got everything to lose if confidential information gets into the wrong hands. So when a stranger requests information, the seller isn't asking, can this person afford my business? They're asking, can I trust this person with sensitive information? And that's a very different question. The third thing most buyers get wrong is they expect the business to sell itself, but sophisticated buyers understand that they need to sell themselves first. Think about it from the seller's perspective. Who would you rather talk to? Someone that sends a message saying, can I have more information? Or someone who introduces themselves properly, explains their background, explains what they're looking for, explains why they're interested, and demonstrates some credibility. One buyer creates work, the other creates confidence, and confidence opens doors. The reality is that most buyers look exactly the same. They inquire on listings, ask for information, and wait. The best buyers are different. They've got a clear acquisition criteria, they understand their funding options, they know what they're looking for, and they communicate professionally. They don't just evaluate opportunities and make decisions based on price and EBITDA. They position themselves to access opportunities. And that's an important distinction, because the best businesses don't always need to be advertised. They often move through networks, relationships, trusted introductions, and credible buyers. So the goal isn't to find more listings, the goal is to become the type of buyer who gets shown opportunities before everyone else. We'll discuss acquisition strategy, opportunity evaluation, financing pathways, buyer credibility, and what it really means to become acquisition ready. Because buying a business isn't just about finding opportunities, it's about positioning yourself to access opportunities that most buyers never get to see. So if you're serious about acquiring a business in the next 12 months, I'd encourage you to register. Love to see you there. Thanks for watching.